Hello and welcome to the monthly Good News Report. Here is where you find out what's going on at the Dayton VA. I'm Public Affairs Officer Rhonda Moore. To stay updated, make sure you like us on Facebook, Dayton VA Medical Center, and we want you to follow us on X, which you may still call Twitter. We're there at Dayton VA. And you can find our videos on the Dayton VA Medical Center YouTube channel. And now, here's the good news. The Dayton VA opened a new clinic this month. It's the MINT Clinic. MINT stands for Minimally Invasive Nodule Therapy. The clinic had its first patient on September 11th. The MINT Clinic is for veterans at risk of lung cancer. If a suspicious spot or nodule is seen in the lung during screening, the spot and patient's lung will be evaluated to see if therapy might be required. The purpose of the clinic is to minimize the time it takes to identify the spot, get a definitive diagnosis, and then therapy. Dr. Robert Short is head of the clinic and calls it a one-stop shop for a biopsy, PET scan, and pulmonary function testing.
And so we'll know today if what was seen on the lung cancer screening was a malignancy, and then we'll also have a pretty good idea if he's a surgical candidate today as a result of having had his pulmonary function tests completed already.
Dr. Short says the MINT Clinic is a game changer and no other place is doing this in the Miami Valley. Hundreds of veterans served at this year's Stand Down.
Where would you like for your food to go? Okay, perfect. Is it okay if I open this?
300 veterans received a sleeping bag, backpack, blanket, socks, slippers, hand warmers, a bag of food, toiletries, t-shirts, and much more at the drive-through Stand Down. It was open to all veterans, not just those who get their health care at the Dayton VA. We caught up with one veteran who is very appreciative.
This is great. I like it. I appreciate everything that they have given me. And it's useful. I can use it.
There was also a walk-up location on campus for those veterans who walked or took the bus. Volunteers spent 9/11, a day of service, at the Dayton National Cemetery. Dozens of them spent hours washing the headstones of our nation's heroes. Some have volunteered here before. For others, it was the first time.
Being able to see the many gravestones really makes me realize how many people have lost their lives or have suffered or have even just served so that I can have freedom, and that really makes me feel good that I can give back to them in such a small way.
Our interim director, Jennifer DeFrancesco, took part in the day of service. She helped wash the headstones of the first person to be buried at the cemetery at the Dayton VA. Some Dayton VA employees take part in the Walk to Defeat ALS. They wanted to show their support for our Dayton VA veterans who are battling the devastating disease. ALS is often referred to as Lou Gehrig's disease. There is no cure. We caught up with Jim Mormon again this year. He was diagnosed with ALS in November 2020. He says his speech has slowed more, but he's hanging in there, hoping for a cure, if not for him, for others.
Just support cause for a cure, or at least to slow the progression.
There's just a wide variety of programs and services out there through the VA. I mean, they've given us the home remodification, his wheelchair, his walker. They're pretty awesome down at the VA.
This was the first time the walk was held downtown and at the Dragons ballpark. The Dayton VA held another blood drive this month. The American Red Cross collected 32 units of blood, and that will help save the lives of 96 people. At all the blood drives at the Dayton VA, veterans and the public are also invited to donate. A couple of motorcycle rides on the Dayton VA campus. The Rolling Thunder POW MIA motorcycle ride took place during September. Riders lined up on campus. Before heading out, they heard some parting words from Chief of Staff Dr. Tom Hardy.
What you're doing today in this remembrance is important not just for those that are missing, but for the families of those who continue to wait.
The bikers got a police escort to the Vietnam Veteran Memorial in Dayton, where a ceremony was held. POW MIA Day is the third Friday of September. Earlier in the month, the third annual Patriot Salute was on campus.
I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight.
There was great live music by several bands, plus a fantastic car show, some wonderful vendors, video games, plus food trucks. The Patriot Salute is a festival to remember 9/11 and thank Dayton VA employees for caring for our veterans. During the event, hundreds of motorcycle riders came on campus for a break. They stopped by the festival and then hit the road. They were riding to raise money for the Dayton National Cemetery Honor Squad.
As the Honor Squad, we're not government funded, so everything we do is off of donations and volunteers like myself, and this is our annual big fundraiser. And obviously you can see behind us, we've had a very, very good, successful turnout today.
Coming up in October, our Fall Festival is Tuesday, October 3rd from 11 to 3. It will take place at the picnic area on campus, the corner of Massachusetts and Iowa. There will be live music, food trucks, produce, fall decorations, pumpkins, and mums for purchase, plus fun and games. It's open to everyone, so come on out. And we're preparing for our second annual Veterans Day Parade, which will be on Veterans Day, November 11th at 11 a.m. on campus. Make plans to attend. That is the September 2023 edition of the Good News Report. Thanks for watching and seeing the great things that happen every day at the Dayton VA. Veterans, thank you for your service. Enjoy your day, everyone.